This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 26. He had found out all the way of knowledge, and had given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved. Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Oshai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Oshai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Oshai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at Great Millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akims and the Foka and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. I come now lesson to edify the beloved of the house of David, the 144,000, the 1/3 men, women, and children. Confusion of face Israelite that scattered among the heathen nation, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native American Indian, and you confusion of face Israelite that scattered among these heathen nation. You are God's chosen people. You are the Hebrew Israelite that the Bible speak of. Right? I just want to touch on a quick topic, a quick lesson, to edify the beloved, the house of David. When we make statement like the laws was only given to the children of Israel, these Israelites who bug the hell out, who walking on in darkness, they will say this Bible is for everyone. No, this is only for the children of Israel. The Most High give these laws to the children of Israel for a covenant forever. Right? Forever. Right? Let me get precept there. Right? So we follow with the scripture say. Right? It tell you the precept of is Baruch 3 and 36. He said he had found out all the ways of knowledge, and had given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved. So the law, statutes, and commandment is our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? It was given to the children of Israel. Right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment. Who he taught statutes and judgment? To the children of Israel. Right? Because if you read Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1, right? It said these be the word which the Most High speak unto all. These be the word which Moses speak unto all Israel. Right? Unto all Israel. So don't get it twisted. Right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment, even as the Lord Yahweh my God commanded me, that he should do so in the land where he go to possess it. Verse 6, he said, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, mean the heathen, they are the Gentiles, right? Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation, which is the children of Israel, which is you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native American Indian, and confusion of face Israel that scattered among these heathen nations. Right? Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people, because what the Most High give you this knowledge. Verse 7, for what nation is there so great, who had the power so nigh unto them, as the Lord Yahweh our God is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that had statutes and judgment so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? So the statutes, the judgment, and the laws, they are righteous. That's what make us righteous. That's what make us upright. That's what make us wise. That's what make us have wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Knowing that you're not supposed to fuck a boy fucking a boy, or a girl fucking a girl, or you're eating swine, or you're worshiping idols. These was given to us for our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? That's what we know that these things is wrong. Right? Verse 9. Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart, and all the days of thy life, but teach them to thy sons and thy son's son. You understand? So this was given unto us, right? Not to these heathen nations. It wasn't given to these heathen nations, right? This is 2 Kings chapter 17 verse 36. But the Lord Yahweh, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt with great power and a stretched out arm, him shall he fear. We gotta fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and do the things that he say, right? He said, and him shall he worship, to him shall he do sacrifice. Verse 37, and the statutes and the ordinances and the law and the commandment which he wrote for you, he shall observe to do forevermore, and he shall not fear other gods. So this is a heritage unto us. The ordinances of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is a heritage unto us. You understand? That's why we gotta turn back and rehearse the righteous acts. We gotta rehearse these laws to our best ability, the righteous acts. And that's why the apostles them say to stay away from what? Fornication. There's what Apostle Peter, right, and Apostle Paul, they when they send the letters to the Gentiles who were Israelite in a Gentile state of mind, they send the letters them telling, no way, you know what, stay away from fornication, which go back to idolatry, which is a sin to death, which go back to homosexuality, which is a sin to death, which go back to lesbianism, which is a sin to death, and which go back to idolatry, which is a sin to death. You understand? So this was given to us for an ordinances. It wasn't given to these other heathen nations. They have no part in our inheritance, right? Verse 38, and the covenant that I have made with you, he shall not forget, neither shall he fear other gods. You understand? But the Lord Yahweh, your God, he shall fear, and he shall deliver you out of the hands of all our enemies. Right? This law was only given to the children of Israel. Right? It was only given to the children of Israel. Right? There's no way you can't get around this. Right? Let me get Baruch 4:1. This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. He said, this is the book of the law of the commandment of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. The law that endureth forever. 444,000 spiritual number. Right? All that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Verse 2, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light, therefore, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another. Yeah, this is our inheritance. We're not going to give this to no heathen, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are made known unto us. You understand? Are made known unto us. Right? You can't get around this. You know, this is something that you can't get around. This law was given to the children of Israel for an heritage. Psalm chapter 78 verse 5, for he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who shall arise and declare them to their children. You understand? Declare to their children. Yeah, so they establish forever. You know, can't change that. Right? This is the Romans 3:1. He said, what advantage then had the Jew, or what profit is of the circumcision? He said, much ever way, chiefly because that unto them were committed, the oracles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the law, statutes, and commandment was given to the children of Israel. You understand? It was given unto them. Right? There's no way you could get around this. Right? This is Psalms 147, verse 19 say he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He showed, the Most High showed his word unto Jacob, his statute and his judgment unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So these heathen nations do not know the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It wasn't given to them. Right? It wasn't given to them. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 3. 2nd Ezra chapter 3 verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name had keep thy precept, but not the heathen. You understand? So the heathen don't keep these precepts. You understand? It wasn't given to them, so then they're gonna keep it. That wasn't given to them. You understand? Only was given to the children of Israel. Let me get one more. Alright, this is this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 24, verse 1. He said, wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of our people Israel. You understand? And this is the first precept I read. Alright, let me get it back. Right? This is the first precept I read in Baruch. Right? Baruch 3:36. Right? He said, he had found out all the ways of knowledge and had given it unto Jacob his servant, unto Israel his beloved. Right? Sirach 24:1. He said, wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of her people. In the congregation of the Most High shall she open her mouth and triumph before his power. I came out of the mouth of the Most High and covered the earth as a cloud. I dwell in high place, and my throne is in a cloudy pillar. I alone compass the circuit of heaven, and walk it in the bottom of the depth, in the wave of the sea, and in all the earth, and in every people and nation. I got a possession, and every people is the Israelite. You understand? The Israelite, every people and nation is the children of Israel. With all these I sought rest, and in whose inheritance shall I abide? Verse 8. So the Creator, which is the Most High of all things, give me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thy inheritance in Israel. You understand? So the Most High tell wisdom to rest in Israel. You understand? He showed his word unto Jacob, and his statute unto Israel. He had not dwelt so with any other nation, and as for his judgment, they had not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So the law, statute, and command is only for the children of Israel, not for these heathens. Right? So with that, Hope Assessments Edification, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who were a great milestone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums who preaching the gospel across the globe. Shalom to the elect.